waiting for Grenard. Good take? Good take. Hey, I want to do an exercise with you that I've been doing the last 2 weeks with you. I've done it with Xander. I'll do it again. Let's go over here now. Philadelphia Eagles. Thank you, Clint Hurt, for the depth chart. Wonderful. Let's get to Landon Dickerson now. So Landon Dickerson redoes his deal for 2 years, 36, and he wants to get out of the final year. Basically, it's a 1.5 year deal where the Eagles can get out of it. Landon Dickerson's thinking of retiring now. So let's do this. Hit the like button, guys. Howard Balzer will join us at the bottom of the hour. We're going to talk some NFL with him and all this BS that's going on in free agency. Xander will join us at 4:30. I'm going to do another exercise here for you. It's basically the same one we did before. Okay? And I'll ask you. Many of you fought me on this the last time. How many years do you think Jordan Mailata has as a starting left tackle here? I'm going to keep hammering this because you know why? I don't want revisionists going out there going, this is my fucking idea. 4 to 5, at least 4. M. Reyes, I'm going to disagree. I'm going to say at least 5 more years. But I think you're in the room. Ramir, I was going to say 7, but I'm going to go 5. Okay? How many years do you think Landon Dickerson has left? How many years? I'm going to keep doing this drill over and over with you until you see my vision on this. 1 to 2? I say he's got 1 year left. I say this is it. How about Cam Jurgens? Ramir, I like that. 2 tops. Cam Jurgens. How many years do you think that guy's got left? This is stupid. This is stupid. I agree with you guys. I'm going to say 2. Steen's replaceable. Doesn't really matter. That's been your rotation piece in your O-line the last 5 years. How many years do you think Lane's got left? How many years for Lane? 1. I have been doing this drill for 3 straight weeks with all of you. Funny how all of a sudden this topic's becoming many people's takes, but that's okay. Become expected now in Philly, and I appreciate it. Hey, copying people is a form of flattery. I've been talking to you about the rebuilding your team and why Jeff Stoutland was asked to leave. Because Jeff Stoutland is not going to be here for this rebuild. Look at what you're talking about here. In the next 2 years, you got Jordan Mailata, you got Landon Dickerson, you got Cam Jurgens, Steen's replaceable, and Lane's gone. 4 of those 5 guys in the next 2 years will be replaced. And that offensive line from 2025 will be just a memory in Eagle minds and Eagle history. You got a complete rebuild on that side. The problem is that you spent all that money. And Landon restructuring that deal tells you that the Eagles must have went to him and begged him to play. Begged him to play. He restructured his deal, took less money so he could play one more year and go home. He's playing one more year to put the money away, and then he's bowing out. And it helps the Eagles in their money. Your Wednesday show with 500 and Holmes gold. Can you get Irvin on After Dark Talk, Cowboys and Eagles? Yeah, we'll do that again. Michael Irvin will come on again for me. Dude, we've had Michael Irvin on a boatload of times. Of course we can. Just like every other team, O-line in the end. Great analysis, genius. Okay, get this, folks. This douchebag doesn't get it. $20 million for Landon. $20 million for Cam. $30 million for Lane. $25 million for Mailata. It's the richest O-line in football you're talking about. You're not talking about the Dolphins, douchebag. You're talking about the richest offensive line in pro ball you're replacing with contracts that are strangling that team right now from making bigger free agent moves. You're not getting it. Every team doesn't have the best O-line in football. So what? That's your reputation. That's who you build your football team on. The new offensive coaches are relying on that offensive line to get back to being Pro Bowlers, and they're leaving. Holy cow. You're just not very smart. This guy here, who cares? NFL money's fake. That what? Guy, go sit in the corner with the sippy cup. Come on, Sills. That wasn't even too. Guys, let's talk some sports here, okay? Sills knows all about not getting it. Yeah. So wait a minute. I just laid out that in the next 2 years, you're going to be replacing almost your entire offensive line, and you don't think I'm getting it. Well, what are you not getting? Yeah. You see this? That's why he's replaceable. And that's why over the last, what is it? And if you draft an offensive lineman. So, Forrest, let me ask you this one. If you draft an offensive lineman, are you putting him on the bench? Mad? At what? Talking sports? Guy, you don't know me from a can of paint. Are you putting that first rounder on the bench and playing Steen? Hold on. It's not gloom and doom. I'm asking you about your old line. Boy, man. 40% of the people in here can't handle the truth. You just can't handle it. You can't handle having people talk to you. So, why don't you line up and get on the field? I have already. You have to draft and develop, period. Even if it's a red shirt. So you're going to sit the guy, okay? Lane's contract is killing the Eagles on the cap. Lane can't be restructured this year with his $20 million because he's already $25 million set to hit next year. I want to show you this before now. Howard Balzer's in the green room here, and I want to show you something. We just came on the Philadelphia Eagles in the next 2 years. Mailata will be here probably another 5. Landon Dickerson restructured his contract because he was already talking retirement. That guy's got 2 years max. You know why a player takes 2 years less? He's up in the organization out on cap hit. So he took $8 million less and he voided the other year so that he can get out and become. You think Landon's going to be a free agent with 14 knee surgeries? The center was absolutely a train wreck a year ago. Steen's the irreplaceable guy in the offensive line, and Lane Johnson's gone after this year. 4 of the 5 guys in Philly are gone. They're just gone. And by the way, how about this? Before I bring Howard Balzer on here, Josh Sweat signed a $19 million a year deal in Arizona, right? He had 12 and a half sacks or 12 sacks his last year. And when they put the kid from Auburn in, or no, Ole Miss. Is it Ole Miss? It's Ole Miss. They put the kid from Ole Miss in. That front looked pretty good. Boy, you think the Eagles would like to have that $19 million, especially after you saw Jalen Phillips sign for $30 large? That's a miss. Josh Sweat's a better ball player than Jalen Phillips. Oh, wait, Sills. Josh Sweat's got knee concerns. Jalen Phillips doesn't? Guy missed an entire year in 23 because of knee injuries. Good players are making exceptional dough today. That's what we saw in free agency. I didn't see a lot of earth-moving guys. I did see a really interesting ball deal. So let me get this right. The Raiders brought that guy, Max Crosby, out to Baltimore. And then behind the scenes, they were negotiating with Trey Hendrickson, knowing that they were going to, because the guy had a surgery in January, they were going to X-ray his medical and his physical because they had to go through the process. They send a Raider guy back with a less market value, and you don't get whacked for that? I mean, hey, but remember,